What if there was a new way to tell the world that your dental practice was for sale? And you could do it anonymously and by yourself until you found the right buyer. And what if during this process you didn't have to talk to the wackos, the tire kickers, or the solicitors, but instead you received an email discreetly that you could review at your leisure, a buyer profile. And in that buyer profile would be 25 to 40 questions and answers that were pertinent for you to decide if you wanted to talk to this buyer. And what if, in addition to that, that buyer was already pre-approved by a bank, so you knew they were a qualified lead and they were interested in your listing? And what if you could do all of that for one ridiculously low price that was just a flat fee that wasn't based on any percentage of collection or sale, and there was no contracts to sign? You could sell to anyone, cancel at any time. You controlled the whole process. Well, now you can. We've created a company called ForSaleByDentist.com, and it does exactly that. Let me share with you how it works in a little more detail. The first thing we do is we have the seller fill out a seller profile. It takes about 5 minutes, and one of our For Sale by Dentist representatives will walk you through the entire process. It's pretty high level. Your general questions, such as what your annual collections are, your payer mix, how many operatories you have, what specialty it is, and so on, how long you've been in practice, the size of your building, and so on. Again, it takes about 5 minutes, and we put this together in a seller profile. Then what we do is we market that. We use a web presence, we use Google AdWords, we use email subscription buyer mailing lists that have asked for this information, and we use social media too. We do all of these things to market and advertise your listing anonymously. It's phishing. We're phishing for you. Then, when a buyer shows interest in your listing, one of our For Sale by Dentist representatives contacts him or her, and then they fill out the buyer profile, which is about 40 questions. And it runs through enough information that you need to decide, is this somebody that I'd like to sell my practice to? It goes over such things as where they went to school, how many years have they been practicing, how many procedures have they done in specific categories, how fast they can do those procedures, and so on. So we do all of that. They complete the buyer profile on your behalf. And then we also make sure that they're qualified. We make sure that a bank comes in and looks at them and says that they're approved for the dollar amount that what you're looking for, so that they're a real bona fide potential fit for your listing. Then the buyer profiles are emailed over to the selling dentist for his or her review in a standard format, pre-qualified, interested in their practice listing. You don't have to deal with the wackos and the solicitors and the tire kickers. We handle that, so you never have to see that. Once you, the seller, choose a buyer profile that you would like to communicate with, then you, the seller, and the buyer are connected to work out a deal. You control the entire process. If you want to work with your own team, you can pick your own attorneys, your own dental CPAs, your own seller representation, or you can use one of For Sale by Dentist preferred providers. We have everybody that you need on board, ready to go, but you only pay for what you want. It's only the transaction cost. You control everything. You don't have to use anybody. You can do whatever you want. Okay. Same thing with the buyer. The buyer side can do whatever they want to. Again, the point here is that you control the process. And here's the best part. Because ForSaleByDentist.com is not a broker and they don't sell dental practices, they're a lead generating, marketing, advertising company. They can do all of this for a ridiculous low price that's fixed, not based on commissions, no contracts. It's fast, it's efficient, and it's the lowest price point in the industry. If you'd like to learn more about how this process works and the new way to sell your dental practice, you can find out more on www.4SaleByDentist.com or call us directly at 833-735-5337. Thanks.